Okay, you're going to get tired of hearing us ask the question.
I never get tired.
Anything new on the quarterback situation?
No. Keller's progressed. He's not completely cleared yet, but we'll see how he did a little bit more today, and we'll see where he is tomorrow.
Given the fact that he hasn't practiced full-time, and here it is Wednesday, is it pretty unlikely that he'll play?
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that, okay. All right.
How did you divvy up the reps today at quarterback?
Like I said, Keller didn't take any team reps yesterday, but he took some today. The big thing is to always see where they're at the beginning of the week and then progress a little bit more as long as there are no setbacks. So far there haven't been any setbacks, so we can take the next steps. But we'll talk and we'll get together with doctors and trainers and make sure we make the right decision for his health and not just for the football team. That's what we do.
After the game, Costello said what he admired about Chris was how great a grasp he had of the checks he needed to do before the snap, the playbook and everything. He's thrust in a bit more of a spotlight right now. How have you seen him in terms of handling the pre-snap responsibilities?
Spotlight will never bother KJ. Never bother KJ. That's just how he is. And whether it's in the spotlight or the dark, it doesn't matter. He's going to be himself. And he's also wise enough to know, even at a young age, he's had a fourth-year senior and a fifth-year senior to watch really since last spring when he's really started to grasp the offense and really get an idea of, okay, this thing is more than just going out there throwing fastballs, and realizing all the checks for the running game, the protections, and he's worked really hard, and that showed up last week when he got a chance to play.
Jake Bailey has become one of the great special teams weapons in America. San Diego State probably could say when their great kickoff returner didn't get the ball. Talk to me a little bit about how his development, first of all, on the kickoffs. I mean, it's almost automatic, right?
And I give him a lot of credit. I mean, he came in with a lot of talent. And right on this field, he came to our special teams kickers camp and did a great job. Won the award of the camper of the camp, etc. But what he's done is he's worked on consistency. It's one thing to have an explosive kicking leg, but then to kick some in the end zone and some to the 9 and some to the 10. He's been able to, and Coach Elmer's done a great job with him just working on his swing. And if you really look at him, compared to a lot of guys who kick the ball deep, you see this explosive leg by most guys. With him, you don't see that. You just see a nice smooth stroke like a great golfer. He just has his nice, smooth, long, elongated stroke. When that thing is on, the ball goes out. And give him a lot of credit for how hard he's worked, and he's worked to be consistent.
Dan, what about his punting? I know he had one shank in the San Diego State, or I can't remember what it was, but most of the time it's just boom city.
Yep, it's been great, and I would say he's even punted better in practice than he has in the games, which is what he's aspiring to be. He's going to be one of those guys. By the time he leaves here, he's going to be one of the best in the nation in kickoffs, which probably already is, and one of the best in the nation in punts. He's got that kind of ability. We don't mind putting that as a goal for him to be as good as he can be every single time he steps out. And I still say he's not quite there. He knows he's not quite there. He's got a lot of things to work on. He's got a chance to really, really be special.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To the extent that there was a winner today, who won today's practice, offense or defense?
Well, we don't go against each other necessarily during the week because we go against the look teams. We'll do some things against each other, some 7-on-7 early in the week. We'll do some 9-on-7 just to get physical with the starters on the starters. But what I liked about today was today had even more energy than yesterday. Yesterday was good. It wasn't great. I think it was a little hot out here, and I think the guys kind of felt that. But thankfully with our leadership, they challenged the guys to be better today. We worked really hard today.
And then just one last thing, just looking at Arizona State, specifically their defensive line and their front seven, what do they look like to you so far? How tricky are they? What's working for them at this point?
It's just the explosive movement up front. I mean, they're quick, they're decisive, they know where they're going. They could slant one way, they could slant the other way, they could charge straight up the field. So, offensive line-wise, being ready for anything at any single protection or running game. Our guys have to be great with their footwork and great with their hands because these guys shake loose, and we got to be able to protect the passer. We got to try and keep our runner clean through the hole.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.